All right, slash marker in the chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we last left off. We had a legendary. Yo, Shelby, what's going on? Congratulations on everything. Hope all is well in the PEI. I saw one of your posts the other day. It was like you had like a little Tom Nook set up with like a laptop. I don't know if I saw that. If it was a story or if it was a post. That was cool because I know you guys put a lot of time and effort into that. I don't want to fully put you on blast, but you can put yourself on blast if you want. But thanks for dialing in. Hope you enjoy it. Wait, is today Tuesday? Wait, is today Wednesday or Tuesday? Oh, dude. I'm like, oh, we're supposed to duel with Deadly Slob today. And I'm like, no, it's tomorrow. All right. I'm like, oh, we just didn't even, like, didn't send a message, anything. Oh my. All right, let's dial. We are playing Animal Crossing after this. Yes, we are. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, usually our first run of the day is our best run. Well, that's new wood. All right, one step at a time here. First thing you do, little patience. Not our strong suit. That's good eats, ladies and gentlemen. How close to the end is this? I think our resident Nioh aficionado said we're about 70% done with the game. Does that seem accurate? Yeah, we need patience. We have... you gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to push that ball on us. Wrong button. Yo, Zeo Master, I'm glad you enjoyed the episode. Chad, it was the wrong button. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do DLC, to be honest with you. At least not right away. Quality lacquer. Doesn't that look? It looks like it could be cut. All right. All right. So we push this down here. That's good wood right here. All right, nice and easy, ladies and gentlemen. What the heck? I'm like, oh, there's so much free loot out there. Bruh. There was no free loot. Every piece of loot has a price. There's a price. Every piece of loot there's a price for. Yeah, I was completely flooded on that one. I just saw all the gold. I mean, I wasn't flooded. I was tempted with the greed. You know, I can't, there's no other way to say it. Tempted with the greed. Dan, you just watched the creation of Surso Yeet. It's gonna be a fun time. You're talking about for later tonight? Live by the greed, die by the greed. You know what? I can endorse that statement. But see that loot right there? That's what drew me. Like a moth to the flame. We're still gonna moth it up. Is the movie Mothman any good? We always get our loot. It's okay-ish. All right, here we go. We got a double horned resin master. Finish him. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right. High quality lacquer. I feel like lacquer could be the inverse resin. Resin is cheating. Lacquer just makes something a little shiny. You know? I feel like lacquer, like when you hear lacquer, it's a feel-good term. Like, don't you think of like good smelling and shiny and smooth? That's what I think of when I... What the heck? You're not supposed to smell it? I know you're not supposed to smell it, but if someone's working with lacquer, you know it, you know? So I'm not saying like you inadvertently, intentionally sniff it. But it's got a nice homegrown smell to it. Okay, I don't as an adult, but I'm gonna hit you with some real right now. And I just YRN in chat. At any point in your life, and this may expose a little bit. Did you? What the heck? At any point in your life, did you like the smell of unleaded gasoline? Y in chat for yes, and in chat for no. Not saying your entire life, but... %. Okay, I thought that would be a little bit more divisive, but there's something of why does that smell good? Like, I know it's not supposed to smell good. Finish him. I wouldn't want to smell it all the time, but maybe it's because of like the feeling of having a fresh tank of gas is good feels. It smells like a hot rod.
Sit yourself down.
Yo, Meat Blocker, thanks for the 66 months, man. Put some 6 spam in chat. That's good wood, man. That's long-term support. Thank you so much. All right, we went a completely different way. Vague hardware store. That's got a good smell too. But at the same time, I'm with you. It's not like every day you want to smell it. Same thing with antifreeze. Does antifreeze have a smell though? We got ripped there. We got to be smart here. It has the same chemistry as sugar. So you're saying gasoline tastes sweet? No, I just general. This is all like All hypotheticals. We are not saying to drink any of these non-intended things to be drank. All right, we got a dial here. Cut wood is also a good smell. Man, you guys are hitting, dude. You guys are hitting some good smells. Fresh cut wood. It's like the smell of Pog you. Cut wood is resin. Nah. Fresh cut grass, I think is nice, but doesn't it also give people allergies? Dude, how are all these jabronis just... These random weak guys are just one-tapping us. You can't smell fresh cut grass? Chicken on the grill is pretty pog. Isn't the smell of gasoline nothing, but they add something to let people know that there's gas around? I think you're talking natural gas, right? Natural gas, I think, does not smell good at all. But gasoline, that's near nasal perfecticity. Got him. Fresh cut grass is a reaction of the grass to damage. Smell is meant to attract insects that eat caterpillars. How do you know this? That's like... That's good knowledge. Natural gas is odorless. Because he's grass. Oh, I see you up there. Little different story now, my friend. Before going to accounting, you were full chemistry. Makes sense. All right, I'm gonna hit you with the best smell of all time. And I've said this before on the show, and I would consider buying one just for it. And it's very specific. Opening up a sealed NES game and just... Dude, I will promise you this. We'll have to put some random arbitrary goal, but I promise you, before it's said and done, we will buy a sealed Nintendo game on the show and have a live smelling. It's the best smell in the world. Yo, Deadly Slob, what's going on? Appreciate the raid. If you're joining us, you just missed Tarkov, but hey, I got great news for you. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and the world famous that hails from PEI, Deadly, Michael Allen, Blue Lobster, Beard Oil, Carmichael the 17th Slob, will be duoing up an Escape from Tarkov. I can promise you one thing for tomorrow's duo with Deadly Slob. I can promise you, like this loot box right here, we will both leave the Tarkov experience tomorrow as changed PMCs. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going to happen. It's not scripted. I can just tell you something will alter the fabric of how we play Tarkov together tomorrow. Something you don't want to miss. Deadly, what's going on, man? I appreciate the host. If you guys are brand new to the show, we always play 2 games on the show. We always play Escape from Tarkov, and then we follow it up with a very, very difficult single player game. Things like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. We've kind of we focus on creating clean, positive entertainment here if you've never seen the show. So insult-inducing situations, we tend to laugh at it. But also we've kind of identified somehow on the show that we like to play games that are designed to test the limits of humans versus machines. Like games that are so difficult, you're like, how is this even possible? That's probably like why we like to play Tarkov. But if you're hanging out from the DNE, welcome, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. And what we lack in being good at games, we try to make up for having a lot of fun. So like that would be an example, Delirium. Yeah, like if we play Doom on the show, we would play it on Ultra Nightmare. Speaking of, is Deadly playing that? He must have blasted off. Why is that not it? Is that not in his wheelhouse? Ultra Nightmare is real hard. Oh, he's too into Tarkov. I got you. We're having some good raids in Tarkov today. But it's kind of like, here's how I treat Tarkov personally, especially on the show. It's now crept into my top 10 favorite games of all time. Like of all time. But I kind of treat it like I do Dark Souls. Like I could play it all the time, but for a couple reasons. Like we'll play some, and then right when it starts to be like, starts to get you going, then you pull away and you change the game. Because then it's kind of like, I'm just gonna call it what it's kind of like dating, right? You know, if the person asks you to get married on the first date, you're like, bruh. But after the first date, you know, if you'd be like, hey, you want to hang out again? And they're like, maybe. You're kind of like, it's kind of how I feel about Tarkov. You know? Shelby had some curry on the stove for him. Yo. That's good eats. All right, I think we came through here. Want to hang out and smell cut grass? Chili. Yo, Daddy Cash, what's good? Resident Moderino of the DNE. So Deadly's been playing like exclusively Tarkov, right? Isn't there's a new game coming out? I think I've seen Deadly tweet about it. Dead Matter? Is that close to being out? Has he talked about that at all? Also, where are we going? How is Dead Matter different than, what's going to make that experience different than other like survival-esque games? Similar to DayZ? That matters like 6 to 9 months out. Thank you. It's a cool concept, but way too far away from having a gameplay loop. I got you. Like to me, and that's what it's like. If you're gonna go toe to toe with Tarkov, like a fun game right now, like the gameplay loop's got to be real good. Because I don't think anyone's gonna out Tarkov because Tarkov is the original Tarkov. So that's why I was hoping like that Dead Matter does something different, so it doesn't have to go toe to toe with Tarkov. But like, what's the pitch? How is it different from DayZ? Oh, it's a shortcut. Dead Matter will have zombies, but is it just DayZ? Tarkov is the original Tarkov. That is. It's. I mean, it's not like you could say Tarkov is. You could say Tarkov is like Stalker, but not really. There's like nothing like Tarkov. So you could say like Dead Matter is like Tarkov, but without what? Like Dark Souls. You're not gonna say like Dark Souls is like Devil May Cry, but harder. Dark Souls is Dark Souls. You know, that's just my take on it. Just like, all right, here's another take for you. Animal Crossing is just Tarkov without guns. Dude, get this guy out of here. He's gonna go big. He's going big. He's going big. He went big.
Bruh.
You're still pogged out of your mind for Unity. You'll be able to build housing and full structures. To me, that okay. Now you're talking difference, right? Like I always found that as a desirable feature in a game like, uh-oh, we're out of G Hills. In a game like Ultima Online was persistent, permanent player housing. And I haven't seen, I mean, you could say Rust, but I don't know. And no disrespect to Rust in those games. I just feel like when you play a game like Rust, it's so fragmented, right? Like I just want to play, maybe there's like 8 servers and then there's thousands of people on it. But I don't know. Did I play Ultima Online on launch? I actually played, what was the alpha or the beta? But I played on launch, but I played before as well. I was pretty fortunate. Dead Matter is like an open world Project Zomboid, but with a lot of Tarkov mechanics. Final Fantasy 14 has player housing, but is it in the world or is it in like an instance? You played on Chesapeake since launch? I played on Napa Valley. Don't ask me why. I played on Napa Valley. So I think I tried Great Lakes because I'm from Michigan, but I just didn't end up. And I think I played some Atlantic too. But I remember Napa Valley being my main. Yeah, like, see, like to me, like instance housing, that's not it. Housing, like when you're running out in the game world and you see like, oh, that's Deadly Slob's house. And it's always there. To me, that's good wood. But it's rare. I haven't seen a game do it since Ultima Online, or at least do it well. Hey, Dan, here from the Deadly Raid. It's 5 a.m. in Australia. And you just jumped on your PC to tell you this. Just want to say, like, yo, Scrivet, I appreciate it. By the way, means a lot. If you're sliding in from, you're still here from the D&E, I appreciate it. It's been crazy because like I just randomly started watching Deadly play Tarkov. I mean, it feels like a couple months ago, but it's been way longer than that, like a year and a half or 2 years. And I appreciate how kind everyone's been to me from his community. Means a lot. Amazon MMO has player housing. New World. That could be fun. Yo, Sheen and O'Brett, I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I didn't do anything to Ryan. Ryan did everything himself. What do you mean? What's wrong with what? The Amazon MMO? No, it's not out yet. What do you? I didn't say anything. Why aren't I wearing a red? Yeah, let's change the subject. Why aren't we wearing our red fashion in Nioh? Cause it doesn't offer as much protection. Yo, Sheen, and I appreciate that, man. I mean, I don't want to get super deep in it or talk about someone when they're not here, but I'm just happy for him, man. I'm happy when anyone that you're friends with or you care about, like, tries something new or works on something and then it works. Did I kill the toad yesterday? We did kill the toad boss. Gotta find a way to get down here. I have not refashioned anything yet in the game. This is the next level immediately after Toad. We're having a tough time. Okay, we can't go here. Dan, did you ever have to camp outside a tent when you know it's going to destroy people from not logging in Ultima Online? Did you ever have to camp outside a house when you know it was going to be destroyed? Oh, what's the name of that? There's like a specific name for that. I never did that. Like basically when the... How do we get down here? We can go down the entrance by the well. But when I finally saved up enough gold in Ultima Online to buy a house, man, that was good wood. No, it wasn't called griefing. There was a specific name in Ultima Online when if someone didn't log into their house for like 6 months, it would say, oh, this house is getting decrepit or this house is about to fall. And then if the house fell, yo, Bonnie, then you didn't get their house, but you could claim the land under their house. It wasn't called house decay. There's like a specific name for it. I mean, it was called house decay, but there's a specific like name for that. Yo, B space O space N. I think we need to go heart. Stamina?
Let's
Strength.
go.
Not squatting. There's like, it's like a UO specific term. No, it was like super vernacularized. The process of like waiting out a house. I could see if Straight Stupid is on. I could ask him. He's the guy we interviewed in Ultima Online. I wish I knew the name of it. If I consider leveling our health, we're pretty low at this point. We can, if that's what you think we should do next. We're out here just bopping them. IDOC. That's what it was called. What does that mean? That's what it was called. In danger of decay. M. Benson, what kind of character did you play in Ultima Online?
Bruh.
All right. Good thing we had the bond. One hit. You played late in Ultima, so you had to camp houses to get one. No, that's what I mean. Like, I played early. What the heck is this? So I didn't have to mess with that. Sorry, I want to get that. I want to get the Fire Austin back. Oh, nice dap right there. That was frame perfecticity. You played a one-handed fence with deadly poison so you could chug potions. Tangus? What's Tangus? All right, let's get some revenge. We'll get some revenge here. Tangoose. All right, little Patients here, little Patients. Tengu equals big nose dude. Uh-oh. All right, we got him, ladies and gentlemen. No. All right, revenge has been had. Yeah, so to put a bow on the IDOC stuff. So long story short, one of the reasons why I love Tarkov and why I love Ultima Online is there's like a permanicity to it, right? So things in the game are permanent, meaning that like when you die, it just doesn't get wiped. So in Ultima Online, there was static housing. So you'd run through the world and be like, oh, there's Deadly Slob's house. And at the same time, if Deadly didn't log on for 6 months, this house would start to decay. And then you'd have a bunch of people that would wait around for it to decay. And then there'd be a fight for someone to put their house down on that exact same spot because land became so scarce in Ultima Online. Yeah, there's loot permanence, consequences. It's just all really good eats. The same thing happens in Final Fantasy, but isn't it instant housing? But honestly, and this is the last thing I'll say about it, that's where, like, to me, Tarkov is the first game since Ultima Online to capture that feeling. Dude, this dude's good. I'm gonna go midi. Little Patients, little Patients. Don't forget to block, kid. Last G-Hill? That was our last G-Hill. I never realized how similar you and Tarkov are. Maybe that's why Tarkov grabbed you. Dude, it took me a while to get there, but like, it's hard to name a game where when you die, you lose everything. And if you kill someone, you get to keep all their stuff. And it matters. It's very rare because it's like, I think it doesn't appeal to most people. So I don't think a lot of game companies want to get involved in that. All right, anyways. All right, we got to stay mid here. LB Online is like that. Yeah. My only problem with LB Online is there's no cosmetics. Like, it's like, because I think it was designed for mobile. That's my opinion. Yo, Full Real, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate the support. Can we get some dang pack spam in chat? Appreciate you spreading the love. Let's take this guy out. All right, let's dial here. We do have a fire, Austin. I got you. Hang in here, hang in here. We're close. I don't know if we're out of G Hills right now. I don't know if we can bring out Fire Austin. Fire Austin. One more good combo, we'll go Fire Austin. I think it might be time for Fire Austin. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
We got him.
That's mini boss, huh? Go fight this guy. Hurry up, hurry up. Fight him. That didn't work out as planned, ladies and gentlemen. Hang in here. Keep him at bay here a little bit. Keep him at bay. Oh, lucky. Good eats. Stay on him. Finish him. Let's go. Yeah, we had no G Hills. Starting over from scratch isn't great, but losing most of your items. Yeah. You beat NG Plus of Nioh 2 today. You can finally start the real game. Wanted to level up there. Let's level up here real quick. It's like a... The heck is that? We need to get to like 40 something thousand. You started BDO online. Feels like an MMORPG. Are those locks free skill points? I have no idea. All right, so people said we need more health. So to me, that's body. Locks of hair are free skill points. Skill points are these things. I don't really like, to be honest with you. That'd be the one thing that I would change about the game. I don't need that. just like we don't need it, chat. I just need, give me heavy and light attack. That's the only thing I care about. And the normal stats, strength, that kind of stuff. All right, so I think this was probably an optional boss because we picked up a big key over here. So we picked up a key to like a locked. Uh-oh. Yeah, my thing with the skills are, it's just, I'm gonna be honest, it's too much reading. It's too much reading for this game. Now, Divinity 2, I'm gonna be all in tonight. But I don't want reading in my Souls games. Like, I'd rather just the weapons have their own stuff built into it. But that's just me. I know I'm in the... That's probably one of the things that makes Nioh special. And maybe it's not just the reading. It's like the time you have to spend, like, doing that. Like, I'm willing to... And this is just my personal preference. I'm willing to go here. I'm really willing to do the level up stuff, and like this, to me, I'm good with this. Like body, heart, stamina, that I'm all in on that. Move sets, I'm like, I'm good. That's why I don't play in Evo. I think there's got to be a boss behind here, no? We're like, and this is, I mean, it's an unfair criticism. Like compared to Dark Souls, you just pick up the weapon and you're like, okay, I understand how this weapon is different. Ah. What I do love in this game, you give me hidden dolls to collect, I'm all in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
18 level deep skill trees? No. Hidden dolls? Yeah. The flower of mine is Tirth, ladies and gentlemen. Sir Soyid approaches. It's Lawrence Vicar from Bloodborne, ladies and gentlemen. Ogress? Is that like a girl ogre? Look at the nails. All right. Is there a Bonnie close? Or can we strat this? We can hopefully... So if you're brand new, strat means just speed running to the boss. Which is this way, right? Yeah, we can strat it. That's good strat. All right. Get Fire Austin back. Thank you. You guys see that? Pantsman13 says you got wrecked by that ogre. There is a moment where Cobalt Streak said he reached a moment in this game where he's like, I don't want to put words into his mouth, but he said he rage quitted it. I wonder if this is it. Yep. Oh, that's good eats. This is a cool stage. Easy here. All right, and we're not doing any damage, and that was on heavy. There's got to be a weakness to her. Wow. Man, look at that health. Run for it, Marty. Stunned her. Stunned her. If we had any G hills, I would have went Fire Austin there, but we didn't. That's good wood. Salt and pepper. I got you. I got you. All right. I think we can get her. That was Prague you, ladies and gentlemen. Prague you, spam in chat. Needle was moved. Okay. I think if we didn't burn our G hills, we would have went Fire Austin for sure. %100% needle moved. I'm with you. That's the thing of like some of these bosses can be like 1 or 2 tap, but you just got to trust your sets here. All right. Trust your sets. We didn't get Austin. We need Austin. That hurt. All right, so we lost kind of our special, so we'll kill a few guys to get our Austin back up. Should be one more guy. I wish Dan had twin moons or moonlit snow. I stand strong attack. Odachi isn't the best damage dealer. LOL Slow King. I am 1,000,000% open to doing that if you can first grade me how to do it and what it does, because I like to be in mid and high stance with Odachi. Probably involves going to the learn skills page. Going to the skill tree. Going to the skill tree. Learn skill. Twin moons. Press R1, R1. And R2 high stance. Yeah, you lost me on that. Like, I don't want to do combos in the game. I mean, it sounds silly, I know, but I just like fluid attacks. Just feeling the movement. Like I will know. Go into skill tree and learn twin moons. I'll try it. Where's twin moons? Morning moon? See, like that to me, like this is Odachi. Okay. Twin moons. We have 20 skill points. How do we use it? Do we have to go back to the thing? Oh. There we go. End of the day. Be who you are.
Bruh.
All right. Now we can strat this, get Austin. And get this fight in. All right, number one, secure Austin. Austin secured. Okay, here we go. Now we got to fight. That's big whiff. Big whiff. That's big whiff. Sometimes your reluctance to learn mechanics sometimes to bite you in the back later. You're not referring to the checkpoint league, are you? All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got ourselves a fight. Okay, get up, kid, get up. Good eats, good eats. That's okay, we can bounce back from this. G hill up, take your time. Minus. Back to midi. Get your midi chlorians. All right. I want Dan to do stylish Odachi combos because it's the most stylish weapon. I do really like this weapon. Some say Kaz, some others say Cosm. Love. I don't want to talk about level of concern yet, because that's typically been the kiss of death when we talk level of concern. That's the one we got to learn how to dodge. That was nothing but greed right there. That's a nice little combo. We go heavy, mid, light, light, heavy. Where does this boss rank in the toughness of ball players? Once you learn how to dodge the leap, the fight's over. This is one of the easier bosses. Dodging is faster in mid stance. Give me a shot here, kid. Give me a shot here. Toasted. I don't know. We got lucky on that one. All right. Good start. Good start. Good start. She's able to do a 360 midair. Tony Hawk strats. I respect it. All right. I don't know how we pulled that off, but we pulled it off. Ooh. Her perp's almost gone. Finish her. Ah. Is he under leveled? What's up with the boss damage? I think we're like sub 20 levels roughly. NG++. Finish her. Get away. Yeah, that's a good start, ladies and gentlemen. It just keeps putting us in high stance automatically. We got to be careful with that. No! Okay, no rolling. When that happens, do not roll to the frontal. No frontal roll. Hang in here. All right, we got 2 G hills. 2 G hills. We frontaled. Stay out of the frontal. Good eats, good eats. Stunner. Give her the Austin! Give her the Austin! 4! 4! 4 Austin! No! Come on, daddy. Come on, daddy. Come on, daddy. Couple more. Couple more. Green! No. No. Oh. Oh. I know. Oh, man. What happened was, dude, she had all those circles in the corner. So none of the stuff came back. Like I saw it, I'm like, I don't care. We got to go for it. We did no key pulsing there. Oh, like I'm like, I knew that was what was going on, and I'm like, you just got to take your chances, kid. Oh man, we can beat her though. Greed was at an all-time high. Let's get Austin back here. Is Bull better for this fight? We didn't get our dog back. The bull does last longer. All right, let's bring him back. Yo, we're slow. No. Take it easy, kid. Take it easy. The formidable opponent. Nice. All right, we got him. Let's see. That could be a new weapon here. Tarotachi. Little more damage. Doesn't have the same kind of sauce, but we'll try it. All right, bring this back. Tarotachi is much more anime. All right, so we got 94. Anything better than a 94? I do not see it. Where did this stuff come from? 214. That would make us too heavy. Strategist will unlimited Nujitsu. We'll take that. Yo, we're going gold, ladies and gentlemen. We're pretty light. Yo. That's good wood, ladies and gentlemen. We can't use the pants? What do you mean? Doesn't it still offer? So I don't rush through the menus. I just look at the number. That's it. Like if the number is greater, I go with it. I don't use Nijitsu. All right. So what do we want to use then? You're getting none of those stats from the legs. Okay. Ah. So if it lights up, then we get the stats. You should pay attention to the special effects that are not grayed out. Thank you. I didn't know that. Dash endurance seems pretty good. All right. Thank you guys for the tips. I didn't know that. I didn't know that grayed out. I didn't know that that was grayed out. I just thought just because it wasn't colored doesn't mean it wasn't as good. Here we go. Which prime sword? I feel faster. You are faster. We're a lot faster. We're in and out like the knight Sir So Yi with the golden helm of Minas Tirith. Hit him with the triplicates. Go midi though. Midi. She's low. Finish her. We don't have Fire Austin, do we? We don't need Fire Austin. Stay on her. Oh, she was stunned. What are these perp resin flowers? Don't forget salt and pepper. Don't forget salt and pepper. Oh. That felt so much better. I'm like, oh, honestly in my head, I'm like, oh, we can beat her without Austin. And then that's what I was thinking about instead of turning the brain off. So, all right, chat, can we get some dang front, dang seat in chat? I got to roll it back. Whoever said, Dan, I wish you would just take a little bit more time instead of speeding through everything. Can we get some dang front, dang seat for that individual? I think we got Austin back. I'm with you. We could have done it without swap your chest piece and helmet for Warrior of the West. Swap your helmet for Warrior of the West. But it gives us less protection. 3 pieces. We're not getting anything off the chest. So we probably want all Warrior of the West, huh? But we'll be slow again, right? I don't want to be slow. The helmet is heavy. Is green, does that mean how fast we were? Okay. I'm be honest. I mean, here's, and I think this is the cool part that we don't take advantage of. Like, this helmet to me is no fluency, but we can craft it to make it look how we want, right? Wow. Yeah, the helmets look, I'm not really about it. I feel like it slows us down.